Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm the GQ Jedi. If you're not already subscribed to me, blast that subscribe button down below so you don't miss any valuable Star Wars content. Now today I'm jumping on here making a video that I didn't think I'd ever have to make, but I wanted to clarify something. I in no way, shape, form, or color promote, support, or am a fan of the Fan Strike Back, the company that made the Slave Leia that I just reviewed. I think some folks out there are a little confused. I had one person, I don't know if he's a subscriber or just some jackass jumping on, wanting himself to be heard in the community. I'm not really sure, but accusing me of promoting the company. If you guys watched that video, it was very clear that I wasn't promoting that garbage Slave Leia that was made or the Fan Strike Back as a company. It was actually a warning video. I was trying to warn everybody of how awfully constructed that figure was and what a horrible company the Fan Strike Back is for withholding people's money, myself included. I've still yet to receive that bantha that I mistakenly ordered quite some time ago along with that Leia. And as I said in the previous video about that Leia, that I had to write the company, I did write Fan Strike Back to get that Leia. I don't think I would have ever gotten it even if I would have just let things go as they were. But I wanted to see, the proof's in the pudding. I wanted to see if, he would produce said figure that I paid for. I don't expect to get the bantha, especially after releasing that video. And honestly, I don't really care. But the purpose of this conversation with you guys is to let you know that I don't support them at all. It was a warning. I loathe the Fan Strike Back, and I don't appreciate it when somebody comes on my channel and accuses me in my video about supporting a company that's just simply not true. It's very infantile and immature. Do your homework. Do your research. The video I made was days old. This commenter suggested that I was promoting the company and that when people saw my video and commented about their horror stories about the figures, like the 13 figures that they'd order, or the bantha, or any product they'd order that they still have yet to receive. It's been months or even maybe possibly 3 years after the fact and still have yet to receive it. That when they would comment and tell me their horror stories, that I was just like, well, sorry guys, that sucks. Like I just didn't care, and like I was indifferent about it. Like, this commenter insinuated that I had told everyone it was okay because of my video, that I was like, yeah guys, go ahead and buy from this company. And then when they told me that they didn't get any products that they'd ordered, that basically their money was stolen, that I just was like, like I didn't care. Like it was, that I just didn't want to take responsibility after making a video about supposedly promoting this company and saying that it was okay to buy from them. That is such bullshit. It's unreal. The video I made was about a week old when this person commented. Literally, the video had only been out for a week, and I made that video about 2 weeks ago now. And the 13, the group of figures, were ordered like 3 years ago, years before I ever made this video. And that was the first and only video I've ever made mentioning the Fan Strike Back. I don't even want those words to come out of my mouth. Certainly I'm not promoting the company, and I'm a little heated about it because I don't appreciate somebody coming on and insinuating to other people that I promote this company, that I'm a fan of them. I'm not. Quite pissed off about the fact that I had to write this schmuck to get something that I'd paid for, and still have yet to receive the bantha. And like I said, I probably never will. Me of all people will probably never see it because of the video, and I don't really care at this point. But I want you guys to realize that I don't support the Fan Strike Back at all. Read my lips. I do not support them. I never have. I never will. The video was a warning. It was basically a giant PSA. Don't buy from this asshole. So I need to clear that up. If anyone is still on the fence and doesn't know, hear me now. I don't support them. The video was a warning, a giant PSA. Don't buy from the Fan Strike Back. You want some quality stuff? Buy from Stan Solo. buy a Stan Solo Slave Leia. That's something that you can cherish and will look awesome in your collection. That is quality. That is the next best thing to Kenner, in my opinion. Factory made. Carrying on with Kenner's legacy. That is quality. Fan Strike Back is some garbage. I've seen stuff that guys have made in their garage that would put that thing to shame. 3D printing figures, stuff that I've seen on Instagram, again, put that Slave Leia to shame. Maybe you haven't made a Slave Leia, but the integrity, the quality, the craftsmanship that has gone into it, even made by a 3D printer, is better than what the Fan Strike Back has put out. So I in no way support the company. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm passionate, I'm heated up a little bit right now, I'm kind of annoyed, I'm a lot of things. I'm trying to keep this video PC as much as I can. Sure, YouTube will flag this video, but oh well, whatever. It is what it is at this point. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. I'm very real, I always will be. If you guys don't like what I have to say, you don't agree with it, there's other channels to watch. I'm not here to appease the masses. I'm just here to be me. And a lot of you come on this channel and watch these videos to hear me talk and be honest with my feelings. I don't sugarcoat things. I never will. That's not my bag. I don't do this to garner following. I do this because it's fun to me. I enjoy the Kenner toys. I enjoy the toys that reflect on our childhoods. And I like to have discussions in an honest manner about said toys. I love Star Wars. I always have. I always will. Obviously, you guys do too, or you wouldn't be watching. And I just needed to clear things up. I can't have people. This is the internet. This is YouTube. So in a way, I shouldn't really give two flying you-know-whats about what people say about me. But when you come on my channel or you come in the comment threads and you make some insinuating negative comment about me, an accusatory comment about me that other people were going to read, and then maybe they get the wrong idea because they're new to the channel, that's just not acceptable. Like, I'm not going to put up with it. And this commenter, I called him out on it, and then he since deleted the comment. And trying to be passive aggressive and backpedal and say, oh, I don't have a problem with your channel. It's like, dude, you clearly had a problem and you clearly didn't do your homework because you realized the video was days old, not weeks or months old. So I couldn't possibly have made this video, back in the day to have said, oh yeah, buy from the Fan Strike Back. And then months, years later, sorry guys, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know why you guys spent your money on it. I don't know what to say. That's not what happened. I was making a PSA, again, I can't stress that enough, a PSA, don't buy from this schmuck. Here's my experience. I have a piece of crap figure. Here's a Stan Solo figure that's amazing. Which one do you think you would want to buy if you had the opportunity? If I could do it all over again, I would have never bought from Fan Strike Back. I was misled. My mistake. Again, as I tell you guys, do your research. That's my honest mistake. I didn't realize the company mix-up and the change of hands, the change of the guard, so to speak. And luckily, I have things straight now, and I've since made many purchases from Stan Solo, and have hope to continue to do business with Chris from Stan Solo because he's an amazing guy and he makes amazing toys. I mean, the Slave Leia, the Ula. I mean, I've got a whole bunch of his droids. Like, the guy makes he's a class act in all the toys that he makes, including the Bantha. If you guys haven't seen my review video on the Bantha, please watch that. If you're thinking about buying one, don't. If he still has some in stock, get online and buy one. It's an amazing toy. It's truly a great addition to the Tatooine display setups. It's just a beautiful toy. I'm actually waiting on another toy that I don't want to talk about just yet because it hasn't arrived. I don't know when it's going to ship out, but there's another toy that Stan Solo has made. It's not a figure, it's something else that I can't wait to get. It's going to be amazing. So look forward to that video because I know I'm looking forward to getting it and making that video. But yeah, Stan Solo, like, that's where I put my money. Not in the Fan Strike Back. The money I have spent on that Bantha, his Bantha, is long gone. And for those of you that have lost your money to the 13 figures or a bantha or a slave layer or all of it. Some people have told me they've bought multiple sets of those 13 figures, and I'm just like, and here I feel bad about the money I blew on the bantha. Like, my heart goes out to you guys. I mean, it's criminal what's happened. I don't support the Fan Strike Back. I don't support the man behind it. I don't support the company, and I don't want his products in my collection. And I'm sorry for those of you that have bought into the BS and have, put your money in a bad place, hoping and trusting. This is a toy community. We are adults, most of us, buying toys. We're buying toys. We're buying action figures. Like, we're not expecting to get ripped off by some schmuck. It's happened, unfortunately. So again, just please, if you guys have an opportunity, do your research. I know some of you guys are new to the collecting hobby. You're just getting into it. Check the Facebook groups. Go on Instagram. There's tons of amazing pages on there, like the Kenner Boy, amazing, one of the best Instagram Star Wars accounts you can follow, bar none. Like, an amazing page. This guy's he's got Kenner flowing through his veins. I mean, it's somebody I look up to as far as YouTube channels. Toy Ploy, another great source of information. David Toy Ploy on YouTube is an amazing guy, amazing channel. He's truly an asset to the community. Retro Blasting, also an inspiration for me to start my channel. Michael is a wealth of knowledge when it comes to toys in general, and especially Star Wars. The guy knows his stuff. And I know that he has, in the beginning stages of things, had promoted the Fan Strike Back. And I think that this commenter that I'm referring to was upset that Michael had initially, way back in the day, had talked about the Fan Strike Back, because at one point the Fan Strike Back was legit. But that time has changed. When the Chris that runs created Stan Solo, when that Chris left the Fan Strike Back went down. It was no longer what it was birthed as. What it was created to, what it was intended to be, changed hands. The name stayed, but the company went down the toilet, as did the ethics and the morals under that brand. It became what it is today. And thank God Stan Solo is around. Chris wanted to keep what he started, and he has made Stan Solo, and he's been around for a while now, and that integrity and the commitment to delivering awesome quality products, toys, to us fans is there. Like, that's a legacy that if he quits tomorrow making figures, I won't be upset. I mean, I cherish the things that I've gotten from him. He's just filled in holes in the collection that I didn't think were going to happen. I didn't think I was going to get some of these figures. So if he quit tomorrow, I just want to say, Chris, Stan Solo, mate, thank you, brother. I mean, thank you for what you have given us. Truly appreciate it. But it is unfortunate that some videos were made in the past about the Fan Strike Back when things had changed ownership. And maybe that video should have been made to say that, but it's not always our job. This is not a job. This is a hobby, first off. Some of you guys have the wrong idea. Like, nobody's paying me to talk about Stan Solo. Nobody's paying me to talk about anything. I do this at free will. As I assume Michael and Tony over at Analog Toys and all these other channels, like, we're just talking about it because we have a love of the toys, the love of the game, so to speak. It's a game. We're kids. I'm playing games, man. I'm playing games here. I'm talking about toys. This is a giant game to me. Life is a game. So nobody's getting paid. There's no advertisement deal that I have with anyone, nor do any of these other channels, to my knowledge. So it's unfortunate that a video wasn't made to say, hey, this company changed ownership. But yes, some videos were made to talk up that company, and I think this commenter was PO'd that those videos were made, and then all of a sudden now Retro Blasting potentially is talking about my video and saying that he's also upset. And he has made a video about the Bantha, and I watched that video, and he was not talking nicely. He was not a good I'm not going to speak for Michael, but he wasn't talking in a positive manner, a positive light towards the Fan Strike Back or that bantha. Quite the opposite. Michael's a good guy. I don't know him. Never really talked to him, but I know of his reputation, and so it kind of irked me when this commenter on my Slave Leia video came on and said that Retroblasting and I were promoting the Fan Strike Back, and now we're backpedaling about in regards to these horror stories that we're hearing about, these collectors that are you guys, everyone that's bought into the Fan Strike Back has now lost their money, and Michael and I don't care, and that we promoted them, and now all of a sudden we're turning our back. That's just simply not the case. I think Michael's been very upfront, and he has done a great job of trying to warn people, especially with that bantha video. It was no joke. That video, that said everything that needed to be said about that bantha. And if anyone watched that video and then still wanted to buy one, well, then that's on you, guy. Like, that's literally on you. Again, I don't want to speak for anyone. I don't want to speak for Michael, but from what I know of the guy, he's very honorable, best intentions. He's looking out for you guys as much as he's looking out for himself. So again, do your research. Don't come on a channel and talk smack about somebody's integrity if you don't know what you're talking about. Like this guy that came on my channel and tried to say that I was supporting the Fan Strike Back and didn't care about you guys. I was like, yeah, whatever. I promoted it, and now I don't care if you guys bought and lost your money. It's just not the case, and I know Michael doesn't feel that way either. It's just not the case. We're trying to warn anybody, stay away. So just, I don't know. Do some homework. Think before you jump on your keyboard. And, we're all adults, and again, this is a toy community. I shouldn't have to make a video like this. Some of you out there may be thinking, oh, poor GQ Jedi, he's got to come on here and whine or cry about somebody said some stupid comment to him. It's literally like, I want to educate people. It's not about me crying about it or my feelings got hurt, wham, poor me. It's more like, I just expect more out of this community. I really do. Like, I don't think anyone's that immature to do that and spreading the wrong message. And it's the internet. Everyone talks. It's just the way it goes. And I don't want the wrong message being spread. You know what I'm saying? That's it. I'm being honest with you guys. I want you to be honest with me. Tell me how you feel. I'm going to tell you how I feel. And hopefully we can have a good discussion. And that's it, man. That's it. That's really it. Like I said, I'm bummed out that I had to make this video. But I felt like, you know what? I don't want somebody speaking on my behalf. Even if you are going to then double down and delete the comment after I've called you out on it. That's what this guy did, which is kind of a joke. And if you're watching this video, guy, I'm not outing you because I'm obviously not saying your tag, but like, honestly, what are you thinking, bro? What are you thinking? It's just stupid. Absolutely stupid. Be better than that. Be better than that. I'm not out to get anybody. I don't hate anybody. I don't dislike anybody. But I don't want people talking smack about me or to me or this channel or speaking for me. If it's not true, don't say it. And that's it. And that's it. And hopefully I never have to make a video like this again. It's sad. It's sad. It's really sad. It's sad that I feel compelled to make this video. And maybe my words are maybe I'm a little too emotional about it, and I didn't want to be. But the more I think about things, I don't know, this leaves a lasting impression in my mind about the internet, the other people that are on the other side of that computer screen. I don't know. It baffles me. These are toys. We're supposed to be adults. It's like the Andor show. There shouldn't be any heated discussions. There shouldn't be hate slung. It's just like Star Wars fans are so passionate, but they're also the worst kind of fans. Honestly, it's I don't know. It's just sad. It's honestly sad. And I guess at the risk of wasting more of your day or evening, whenever you do watch this video, if you're watching this video, I will just cut it at this and just say, look, sorry to rant and rave, but be respectful. Do your homework before you open your mouth. Be respectful. Don't speak for others. and try to have fun and be nice. I've said this before, be nice. I appreciate you guys for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, give the like button a thumbs up, support the channel. And if you haven't done so already, blast that subscribe button so you don't miss any valuable Star Wars content. And remember, collect or collect not, there is no try.